Um, so, Rosa, tipo, só uma. What do you think? That's so much. I don't know, man, but just I'm out of words. Somebody is out of words. That's who I am. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. 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 Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. 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 Somebody out of work. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of work. That's who I became. 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 That's how you became. That's who. That's who I became. 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 Somebody out of work. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. I became somebody out of words. I became somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. Somebody out of words. Somebody. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. Out of words. That's who I became. That's who I became. That's who I became. Somebody out of world. I don't have anyone. I don't. I became somebody out of world. I became somebody out of world. Again. I became somebody out of world. I became somebody out of world. I became. I became somebody out of world. Became somebody out of world. Became somebody out of world. It's true, I became somebody out of world. I became somebody out of world. I became somebody out of words. It's true. The world humbled me. It's true. The world humbled me. It's true. The world humbled me. It's true. It's true. The world humbled me. 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 It's true. The world humbled me. It's true. The world continues to humble 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 me. It's true. The world humbles me. The world humbles me. It's true. The world humbles me. The world humbles me. It's true. The world humbled me. The world will continue to humble me. The world will continue to humble me. It's true. The world will continue to humble me. The world is gonna continue to humble me. The world is gonna show. Oh, the world is gonna be tough. The world is gonna be tough. Oh, the world is gonna be tough. Oh, the world is gonna be tough. Oh, the world is gonna be tough. The world is gonna be tough. Oh, 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 the world is gonna be. Oh, the world is gonna be tough. 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 The world is gonna humble me. The world is gonna humble me. Oh, the world is gonna be tough. 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 It's gonna be tough. Oh, oh, the world is gonna be tough. 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 The world is gonna be tough. The world is gonna be tough. Oh, 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 the world is gonna be tough. 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 Oh, the world is gonna be tough. The world is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for me. The world is 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 gonna be tough. 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 Oh, the world is gonna be tough. The world is gonna be tough for me. I sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. The world is gonna be tough. I sense danger. 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 The world is gonna be tough. The world is gonna be tough. I sense danger. 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 It's gonna be tough. I sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. Sense danger. I sense danger. The world is gonna be tough. 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 I sense danger. 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 The world is gonna be tough. 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 I sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. Sense danger. Sense danger. Sense danger. I sense danger. The world is gonna be tough. 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 I sense danger. Sense danger. Sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. The world to be tough. The world is bitter. I sense danger. 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 The world is gonna be tough. 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 I sense danger. I sense danger. I sense danger. Danger ahead. Danger ahead. Danger ahead. Danger ahead. I sense danger. Life is gonna be tough. Life is gonna be tough. Life is gonna be tough. So tough. Life is gonna be tough. So tough. Life is gonna be tough. So tough. Life is gonna be tough for me. Life is gonna be tough for me. Life is gonna be tough for me. Life is gonna be tough. Going to be tough. Life is tough. Life is already tough. Today I was coming and I was telling somebody of my unemployment situation, how I am unemployed, how I'm making. Okay, this year I consider myself already 29 years because I was born in 1996. Even if I was born in 1996, October 29th. So I'm already 29 years, even though I've not made the 29 years, but when you're calculating with the years, 2025 minus 1995, it makes me 29 years of age. I was discussing with somebody in the city, in the town today before coming here, and he was telling me how time is going, how time is going to go. And the question that I was asking him, like, how can I revive myself? Because I will be 30 sleeping in the garage, which is not cool, which is not a cool thing. So nobody gives me an answer. I don't know. Making 29 years and I have not given birth yet. 29 years and I don't know. I was telling somebody and we were discussing and he was telling me how things are bad on my side. How time is not on my side. Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, things are gonna be sad, things are gonna be tough. Things are very gonna be so tough on me. I think it's gonna be so tough. I don't know how it's going to go. I just don't know how it's going to go. But things are gonna be tough. The world is gonna be tough on me. It's a tough life. I want to just experience life now. If life is tough on me, let it. If I'm 29 years and I'm sleeping in the garage, I cannot say like, let it. Wish I can do something about it. I wish. Those are all my wishes. I wish maybe I can also be in a position to earn. I wish I can be in a position to earn, to ever get work or a job, or I wish I can ever be in that position where I'm responsible, where I'm not considered somebody who is not responsible, where I'm not considered somebody who is not doing anything, who is just there, a nothing doer, a somebody who wants free things. I wish life can ever turn. I just wish life to ever turn one day, like at least, and my life is totally different. That's how I wish. I wish for such things to happen in my life. Oh well, will things ever happen in my life? Just have to share. I just have to share when things will ever turn in my life. 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 Turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. When things will ever turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. When things will ever turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. When things will ever turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. When things will ever turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. Turn in my life. When things will ever turn in my life. Turn in my life. Things turn in my life. 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 When things will ever wonderful, my life, down in 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 my life. Hey, hey, chaotic chemistry. Hey, chaotic chemistry. I hope everything is right with you. I'm just asking when will things ever turn in my life? When will I ever get a financial breakthrough? You know, I'm struggling financially. I'm just struggling financially. I'm not doing well financially. When will I ever get a financial breakthrough? How can I ever get a financial breakthrough? When? All these are questions running up in my head. When will I ever, when things will ever turn in my life? When things will ever, when things will ever, when things will ever turn in my life? When will I ever get a financial breakthrough? When will I ever get a financial breakthrough? Let me read at least, and I know at least I'm reading. When things will ever turn in my life, turn in my life, turn in my life, turn in my life, turn in my life. When things will ever, yeah, there is a way. Maybe the way is financial support. These are the ways you can help me. Oh, you were not doing well? Oh, sorry. See, this is the good thing with communication. You learn how other people are doing. So chaotic chemistry was not doing well. Anybody who is on my stream, chaotic chemistry was not doing well, but it's getting better. So people are asking me how they can help me with this. If you can help me get a job, but I'm in Uganda. If you can connect me to a job in Uganda, then that's fine. If you can support me with financial support, it's all good, because I'm really struggling. I don't know how. I'm just praying to ever be out of this condition. I'm not seated just there crying, like waiting for things to come from heaven, even though I believe in heaven. Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah, that's the same number. Like, are you seeing the number that is on the pinned? I think the number. Yeah, you can send me a text right now. I'm here. I can just dedicate this stream to chaotic chemistry. The whole stream, because I was just sad and just there. I'm not doing well. I'm requesting for financial support. I'm requesting for connections. The reason I love streaming is because I will not call myself a nobody, but somehow it's like I'm a nobody. And people out there have ways they can help me. They can not even help me, support me. So that's why I'm like, if I don't have connections, I can get connections from this streaming, and tell people that I'm not doing well financially and I'm an old man, 29 years of age. I should have this guilt of one day bringing life into this. How will I ever be able to do it if I'm not doing well? But I have my plans. I don't know. Okay, I will add you to my contacts and I will send you a message right away. Let me even get on WhatsApp right now. I'm online on WhatsApp. You can reach me directly. You are going to be the first person to send me a message on WhatsApp since this year has begun. I have WhatsApp, but like my life, I got isolated. You know, like somehow when we're not doing well financially, you get isolated. So I'll be waiting for your message. I'm beginning to smile. I was all here singing how I'm sensing danger and how everything is scaring me now. But chaotic chemistry is making me laugh. Not even laugh, just smile. And everybody who has been watching my streams, you know how I love to smile. You know how I love to be happy. Because I love to be happy. That's the truth. I love to be happy. Like, yes, I know happiness comes from within, but you know what I mean when you're happy. When things are moving, just somehow. Anyway, I don't know, like the number, I was still telling you the number, if you check on the pinned, I don't know if you can see it, or I type it, whatever works for you. I can just do it right away. You know how I get happy when I know like I'm having somebody who's gonna support me financially, or I don't know, I become very happy. I just become very happy. Because like, come on. Yes, I become happy, and it's my duty to tell people when I'm happy, when I'm sad. When I'm happy, I tell people I'm happy. When I'm sad, I'm just singing. But I'm supposed to be reading today, but I need to first talk with chaotic chemistry and we see how this thing goes of financial support, because I really need it. I need financial support. Yeah, because it's affecting me, my mental health, and mental health matters, right? Men's mental health matters, and I'm a man. My mental health matters. Yeah, my mental health. Any man out there, your mental health matters. And for the men, I'll speak for the men. I don't know about women, but it's 2025, we all have, okay, not equal, but same issues. Anyway, like, Chaotic, you're not coming on WhatsApp. Are you coming right away? Oh, I thought you were coming right away because I've opened my WhatsApp right now. My WhatsApp is open. And you're going to be the first person I will be talking to this whole year. Yeah. Yeah, it's plus 256 758 99 49. It's 49. It's 49. You are missing a 9. I'm saying there's 4. It's 9949. I've been with that number for how many years? I don't know. I think like this is the issue with, that's why the other time I was very angry with the African governments, with Ugandan government. How can you tell me that my national ID expires? My national ID expires. So if these numbers, yeah, 0758 758 99 49 30. You are missing a 30 now, a 3. Like, let me just write it here. Plus, it's plus 256 758 99 49 30. That's my number, by the way. I've been with that number for ever since I got the idea of having a phone. That's the number I've been having. So that's my number, like, yeah, my real number. Maybe if I ever get an opportunity to leave Uganda and I go to another country. Wait, are you for real? Let me check and see. Am I missing a number there? No. Let me just check. I will just unpin that message because I don't like it. Let me just unpin it and wait. 49 0758 99 49 30. I think the number on the pin is correct. I don't know, maybe, but the good thing that we've corrected it is it's supposed to be how many digits, but the good thing you've corrected it. That's a good thing. I'm online right now, like online. I love to be online because I come from a place where I'm not connected. Yes, this is the reality. Like in our countries in Africa, to survive, to go to school and get a degree and all that, and then you come to the reality where you're not connected. These are one of the reasons why I'm struggling financially. It's because I don't have a job or to raise capital and have a business, and because I'm not connected. We live in a country where you have to be connected. You have to know somebody, like you have to be known by somebody. And of course, not everybody will be connected. Not everybody will be known. Not everybody will have a person in the government. And I happen to be one of those people. So internet is the way I can connect with people without having these connections. Internet. So I try to use internet. I don't know if I'm using it the right way, but I try, because at least it gives me a way to even connect with somebody called Chaotic Chemistry. The other time I was talking to Bob John. Yeah, I love it. I love to talk to people. I really do love talking to people. And sometimes I love listening to people, but because I'm the streamer here, I'm the one supposed to be talking. But if there was a way, like you see TikTok does it, I don't know why we don't have it in these other streaming platforms, where you can invite somebody and they also talk and everybody's listening to them, because I love sometimes to just listen. I don't know, that's just my opinion, me telling you. Chaotic, are you coming? Today was supposed to be a reading day. I was supposed to dedicate it for reading because it's the last day of the week. Though I will come tomorrow. I don't know if I will come, but I have to be streaming every day, even though I'm not making any money from streaming, but somehow it gives me life. This is the hard thing, yeah? This is the hard thing in my life. People see me, where I'm coming from, they see me, they don't know that I stream every day, and I put in my time. I put in these hours to stream. And it's very hard to tell somebody that you put in all that time, 3 hours, 4 hours, into something that doesn't give you a single coin. Even if they explain it to me when I was not into streaming yet, I could not understand it. But I find myself that I do it every day. Every day I stream for 3 to 4 hours without getting a single coin from it. So I don't have that answer. Those people who ask me, like, why do you do something? And you know it's not giving you any money, yet you are struggling financially. I don't know also. Ever since I got to know about streaming, I've been streaming. Even though I'm not making any money from it. But at least I connect with people. I know somebody called Bob John from... For some reason, I'm not being able to add you to my contacts in the WhatsApp. Don't know what it is. So just do it like this. You send me yours, type yours, and I send you a message right now. So let's do like this, but don't disturb Bob John. Please, if you're on this stream, you have to consent before sending somebody a message. We are living in 2025. So, please don't disturb Chaotic Chemistry. Sorry. If you're on here, don't disturb Chaotic Chemistry, or you have to first consent before sending somebody a message. And me, I'm going to send Chaotic Chemistry a message because he has allowed me. You have to add his number, but your numbers are very different from ours. These numbers are very different from the ones we have here. Yeah, let me just do it and see how it goes. 98, 98, 17, 17, 40, 40, 3, 6, 7. Your numbers are very different from ours. Chaotic. I don't know, I'm going to name you Chaotic Chemistry as for now. Maybe if you tell me your other names, but for now I'm going to just name you like that. Let's see, can I see you on WhatsApp here? I get you. And I just get you. Where's my WhatsApp? You're going to be the first person I'm sending a message this whole year. Oh, okay. No. Like, okay, like me sending a message. I sent Chris. I sent... It's not so many people that I talk with, by the way. You can imagine. So, not so many people. Yeah, trying my best each day. I just sent you a hi. I don't know. Trying your best every day. I love this. You see? This is the same reason with me. This quote that I'm reading from Chaotic Chemistry, trying my best each day. I try my best every day to come and I stream. Streaming. I love the idea of streaming. I just love it. It's not giving me money, like physical money to support myself, but I try my best every day to come and I do it. My microphone is not that good. Yeah, it's not like those big streamers or something, but I love the idea, so I try my best to execute this idea. I've sent you, yeah, it's here. I'm chatting with Chaotic Chemistry, so anybody who's seeing me holding my phone, don't get angry. I'm just chatting with somebody here. Chaotic Chemistry. Yeah, the truth. So that's my number. Chaotic. I don't know, like let's discuss what you can ask me what you wanted to ask me, how you can support me financially, how, and I can tell you all the details. I can give you all the details, everything that you need, how you can support me, because I really do need the support. I really need it. That's the truth. I'm smiling because whenever I talk of financial support and I expect to receive financial support from somebody, I find myself smiling. I just find myself smiling because I get happy. I know my condition. I know how my life is. Though I'm just a positive mind, though I'm just a strong mind, though I'm the firstborn. If you are the firstborn, you know, like, you just have to cry and then hold yourself together. Yeah. Let me just do it right away. Let me just do it. Can I do it? I think it's you to do it, right? I think it's you. Can I also do it? I don't see how to do it. Let me try to see if I can delete it, but I just don't know how to do it. To delete a message, I thought like you're the one to do it, and like the message gets retracted. You retract it, like to delete something. I thought. Let me check and see. Oh my god, streaming is not very easy for me. Ask me, it's very hard. It's very hard, but yes, that's the beauty with life. It's the beauty with life. And if things are hard, we shall go with life. Yeah. Let me delete it. No. I'm just gonna no. I can delete it. Sorry, I was on the wrong side. I was in the chat, so I had to get back to my Twitch account. See if I can do something and delete it. See if, yeah, it's here. I think I've deleted it. Yeah, I've deleted it. It's no longer there now. Nobody can see it. Yeah, privacy is good. You know, like sometimes you might think people are not watching, but and there's a bunch of people watching and they're just quiet. They are not talking anything, but they are watching. Yeah, so I had, you know, like whenever I'm streaming, my phone distracts me, but I just got it to talk with Chaotic to see how Chaotic can support me financially. How? Tell me how. Because I'm also asking myself that question. Now I'm just here. Me in my life. Yeah, I don't know the place. If you see where I stream from, I travel to come to this place to stream. It's crazy, so crazy, but I do it anyway. I just love it that I do it. Today was meant to be reading. I don't know, Chaotic. I don't know if she's still on. Okay, Chaotic, like I'm gonna be focused with the reading. If you are here to talk, let's just do it from the WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is open. I'll just see your message straight up. But I wanted to read, to give out information. Cool. That's okay. Cool. Let me just continue with this reading. I'll also be in the chat. I'm online right now. If you need to ask me anything about how you can support me financially, just ask me. I'll reply you right away. Numbers 22, New American Standard Bible 1. Then the son of Israel journeyed and camped in the plains of Moab beyond the Jordan opposite Jericho 2. Now Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. 3. So Moab was in great fear because of the people, for they were numerous, and Moab was in dread of the sons of Israel. For Moab said to the elders of Midian, now this horde will lick up all that is around us, as the ox licks up the grass of the field. And Balak the son of Zippor was king of Moab at that time. 5. So he sent messengers to Balaam the son of Beor at Bethel, which is near the river, in the land of the sons of his people, to call him, saying, behold, a people came out of Egypt. Behold, they cover the surface of the land. They cover the surface of the land, and they are living opposite me. 6. Now therefore, please come, cast these people for me, since they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I may be able to defeat them and drive them out of the land. For I know that he whom you bless is blessed, and he whom you curse is cursed. 7. So the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with a peaceful divination in their hand, and they came to Balaam and repeated Balak's words to him. 8. He said to them, spend the night here, and I will bring word back to you as the Lord may speak to me. And the leaders of Moab stayed with Balaam. 9. Then God came to Balaam and said, Who are these men with you? 11:10. Balaam said to God, Balak the son of Zippor, the king of Moab, has sent word to me. 11. Behold, there is a people who came out of Egypt, and they cover the surface of the land. Now come cast them for me. Perhaps I may be able to fight against them and drive them out. And drive them out. And drive them. 12. God said to Balaam, do not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed. 13. So Balaam arose in the morning and said to Balak's leaders, go back to your land, for the Lord has refused to let me go with you. 14. The leaders of Moab arose and went to Balak and said, Balaam refused to come with us. 15. Then Balak again sent leaders more numerous and more distinguished than the former. 16. They came to Balaam and said to him, Thus says Balak the son of Zippor, let nothing, I beg you, hinder you from coming to me. 17. For I will indeed honor you richly, and I will do whatever you say to me. Please come then, cast these people for me. 18. Balaam replied to the servants of Balak, though Balak were to give me his house full of silver and gold, I could not do anything, either small or great, contrary to the command of the Lord my God. 19. Now please you also stay here tonight, and I will find out what else the Lord will speak to me. Oh, a minute. There's something I need to figure out. Oh, a minute. Before I continue, I need these guys on. I need everybody on when I'm speaking information, because maybe somebody needs information, and if I read this on the stream, it will give somebody out there information like me. I'm looking for information on how to get myself on the feet, how to become a man, how to become responsible, how to pay the bills. Yeah, like this primary school called Bill's Primary School. So that's what I'm trying to also see if I can ever be in that position of paying these bills, of being a stable person. That's what I'm trying to be. Yeah, and I share it because sharing is solving the problem, right? Sharing is solving the problem to the right people, and I believe the people who come on my streams are the right people to share it with, because at least they know about me. They know about me. They know about me. Or at least 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 they know about me. Okay. I was 20. I think 19. I think 18. 18. Balaam replied to the servants of Balak, though Balak were to give me his house full of silver and gold, I could not do anything, either small or great, contrary to the command of the Lord my God. 19. Now please, you also stay here tonight, and I will find out what else the Lord will speak to me. 20. God came to Balaam at night and said to him, if the men have come to call you, rise up and go with them, but only the word which I speak to you shall you do. 21. So Balaam arose in the morning and saddled his donkey and went with the leaders of Moab, like Moab. 22. But God was angry because he was going, and the angel of the Lord took his stand in the way as an adversary against him. Now he was riding on his donkey, and his 2 servants were with him. 23. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way with his drawn sword in his hand, the donkey turned off from the way and went into the field. But Balaam struck the donkey to turn her back into the way. 24. Then the angel of the Lord stood in a narrow path of vineyards with a wall on this side and a wall on that side. 25. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she pressed herself to the wall and pressed Balaam's foot against the wall. So he struck her again. 26. The angel of the Lord went further and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn to the right hand or to the left. Numbers 22, New American Standard Bible. I don't know. Okay. Numbers 22, New American Standard Bible. 27. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she lay down under Balaam. So Balaam was angry and struck the donkey with his stick. 28. And the Lord opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said to Balaam, What have I done to you that you have struck me these 3 times? 29. Then Balaam said to the donkey, Because you have made a mockery of me, if there had been a sword in my hand, I would have killed you by now. 30. The donkey said to Balaam, Am I not your donkey on which you have ridden all your life to this day? Have I ever been accustomed to do so? And he said, No. 31. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way with his drawn sword in his hand, and he bowed all the way to the ground. He bowed to the ground. 32. The angel of the Lord said to him, Why have you struck your donkey 3 times? Behold, I've come out as an adversary, because your way was contrary to me. 33. But the donkey saw me and turned aside from me these 3 times. If she had not turned aside from me, I would surely have killed you just now and let her live. 34. Balaam said to the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I did not know that you were standing in the way against me. Now then, if it is displeasing to you, I will turn back. 35. But the angel of the Lord said to Balaam, Go with the men, but you shall speak only the word which I tell you. So Balaam went along with the leaders of Balak. 36. When Balak heard that Balaam was coming, he went out to meet him at the city of Moab, like Moab, Moab, which is on the Arnon, Arnon, Arnon border, at the extreme end of the border. 37. Then Balak said to Balaam, Did I not urgently send to you to call you? Why did you not come to me? Am I really unable to honor you? 38. So Balaam said to Balak, Behold, I have come now to you. Am I able to speak anything at all? The word that God puts in my mouth, that I shall speak. 39. And Balaam went with Balak, and they came to Kerith Huthos. 40. Balak sacrificed, like SACRIFICED, sacrificed oxen and sheep, and sent some to Balaam and the leaders who were with him. 51. Then it came about in the morning that Balak took Balaam and brought him up to the high places of Baal, Baal, and he saw from there a portion of the people. Numbers 23, New American Standard Bible 1. Then Balaam said to Balak, build 7 altars for me here, and prepare 7 bulls and 7 rams for me here. 2. Balak did just as Balaam had spoken, and Balak and Balaam offered up a bull and a ram on each altar. 3. Then Balak said to Balaam, stand beside your burnt offering, and I will go besides the Lord which come to meet me, and whatever he shows me I will tell you. So he went to a bare hill. 9. Now God met Balaam, and he said to him, I have set up the 7 altars, and I have offered up a bull and a ram on each altar. 5. Then the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, return to Balak, and he shall speak thus. 8. So he returned to him, and behold, he was standing beside his burnt offering, he and all the leaders of Moab. 7. He took up his discourse and said, from Amram Balak has bought me, Moab's king, from the mountains of the east. Come curse Jacob for me, and come denounce Israel. 8. How shall I curse from God? No, how shall I curse whom God has not cursed? And how can I denounce whom the Lord has not denounced? 9. As I see him from the top of the rocks, and I look at him from the hills, behold, a people who dwells apart, and I will not be reckoned among the nations. 10. Who can count the dust of Jacob, or the number, the fourth part of Israel? Let me die the death of the upright, and let my end be like this. Oh God. Reading 11. Then Balak said to Balaam, what have you done to me? I took you to curse my enemies, but behold, you have actually blessed them. 12. He replied, must I not be careful to speak what the Lord puts in my mouth? 13. Then Balak said to him, please come with me to another place from where you may see them, although you will only see the extreme end of them, and I will not see all of them, and curse them for me from there. 14. So he took him to the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bull and a ram on each altar. 15. And he said to Balak, stand here beside your burnt offering, while I myself meet the Lord over there. 16. Then the Lord met Balaam and put a word in his mouth, and said, return to Balak, and thus you shall speak. 17. He came to him, and behold, he was standing beside his burnt offering, and the leaders of Moab with him. And Balak said to him, what has the Lord spoken? 18. Then he took up his discourse and said, arise, O Balak, and hear, give ear to me, O son of Zippor. 19. God is not a man that he should lie, nor a son of man that he should repent. He has said, and he will, and will he not do it? Or has he spoken, and will he not make it good? 20. Behold, I have received a command to bless. When he has blessed, then I cannot revoke it. 21. He has not observed the misfortune in Jacob, nor has he seen trouble in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and a shout, S-O-O-U-T, and the shout of a king is among them. 22. God brings them out of Egypt. He is for them like the horns of the wild ox. 23. For there is no omen against Jacob, nor is there any divination against Israel. At the proper time it shall be said to Jacob and to Israel, what God has done. 24. Behold, a people rises like a lioness, and as a lion it lifts itself. It will not lie down until it devours the prey. and drink the blood of the slain. Then 5. Then Balak said to Balaam, do not curse them at all, nor bless them at all. 26. But Balaam replied to Balak, did I not tell you, whatever the Lord speaks, that I must do? 27. Then Balak said to Balaam, please come, I will take you to another place. Perhaps it will be agreeable with God that you curse them for me from there. 28. So Balak took Balaam to the top of Peor, Peor, which overlooks the wasted land. Numbers 23, New American Standard Bible. 29. Balaam said to Balak, build 7 altars for me here, and prepare 7 bulls and 7 rams for me here. 30. Balak did just as Balaam had said, and offered up a bull and a ram on each altar. Numbers 24, New American Standard Bible. 1. When Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he did not go as at other times to seek omens, but he sent his face toward the wilderness. 2. And Balaam lifted up his eyes and saw Israel camping tribe by tribe, and the Spirit of God came upon him. 3. He took up his discourse and said, the oracle of Balaam, the son of Beor, B-E-O-R, Beor, and the oracle of the man whose eyes opened. 4. The oracle of him who hears the words of God, who sees the vision of the Almighty falling down, yet having his eyes uncovered. This is meditation, right? The oracle of him who hears the words of God, who sees the vision of the Almighty falling down, yet having his eyes uncovered. Uncovered. What are uncovered eyes? 5. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel. 6. Like valleys that stretch out, like gardens beside the river, like aloes planted by the Lord, like cedars beside the waters. 7. Water will flow from his buckets, and his seed will be by many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. 8. God brings him out of Egypt. He is for him like the horns of the wild ox. He will devour the nations who are in his adversaries, and he will crush their bones in pieces and shatter them with his arrows. 9. He couches, he lies down as a lion, and as a lion who dares rouse him. Blessed is everyone who blesses you, and cursed is everyone who curses you. 10. Then Balak's anger burned against Balaam, and he struck his hands together. And Balak said to Balaam, I called you to curse my enemies, but behold, you have persisted in blessing them these 3 times. 11. Therefore flee to your place now. I said I would honor you greatly, but behold, the Lord has held you back from honor. 12. Balaam said to Balak, Did I not tell your messengers whom you had sent to me, saying, 13. Though Balak were to give me his house full of silver and gold, I could not do anything contrary to the command of the Lord, either good or bad, of my own accord. What the Lord speaks, that I will speak. 14. And now, behold, I'm going to my people. Come, and I will advise you what these people will do to your people in the days to come. 15. He took up his discourse and said, The oracle of Balaam, the son of Beor. B-O-B-E-B-E-O-R. Beor. The oracle of the man whose eye is opened. 16. The oracle of him who hears the words of God and knows the knowledge of the Most High, who sees the vision of the Almighty, falling down, yet having his eyes uncovered. 17. I see him, but not now. I behold, but not near. A star shall come forth from Jacob. A scepter shall rise from Israel, and shall crush through the forehead of Moab, and tear down all the sons of Sheth. 18. Edom shall be a possession. Seir, its enemies, also will be a possession, while Israel performs valiantly. 19. One from Jacob shall have dominion and will destroy the remnant from the city. 20. And he looked at Amalek and took up his discourse and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his end shall be destruction. 21. And he looked at the Canaanite and took up his discourse and said, your dwelling place is enduring, and your nest is set in the cliff. 22. Nevertheless, Cain will be consumed. How long will Asuha keep you captive? 23. Then he took up his discourse and said, alas, who can live except God has ordained it? 24. But ships shall come from the coast of Kittim, and they shall afflict Ashuha, and will afflict Eber, so they also will come to destruction. 25. Then Balaam arose and departed and returned to his place, and Balak also went his way. Numbers 25, New American Standard Bible 1. While Israel remained at Shittim, the people began to play the harlot with the daughters of Moab. 10:2. For they invited the people to the sacrifices of their gods, and the people ate and bowed down to their gods. 3. So Israel joined themselves to Baal of Peor, and the Lord was angry against Israel. 4. The Lord said to Moses, take all the leaders of the people and execute them in broad daylight before the Lord, so that the fierce anger of the Lord may turn away from Israel. 5. So Moses said to the judges of Israel, each of you slay his men who has joined themselves to Baal of, this is Baal of Peor, P-E-O-R. How do you read that word? P-E-O-R. How do you read that word? P-E-O-R. Baal of Peor. No, not yet. Hey, not yet. Hey, not yet. I'm just here in hopes, and maybe he will come. He didn't want to disclose information on the chat, but maybe he will come. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting till I continue reading. I'm just waiting. Just now I'm waiting as I'm reading, because today is supposed to be reading, and I need to read this information to the people out there, and to also me to know what is really happening. 6. Then behold, one of the sons of Israel came and brought to his relatives a Midianite woman, in the sight of Moses and in the sight of all the congregation of the sons of Israel, while they were weeping at the doorway of the tent of meeting. 7. When the Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it. He arose from the midst of the congregation and took a spear in his hand, 8. And he went after the man of Israel into the tent and pierced both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through the body. So the plague on the sons of Israel was checked. Man, this is murder. These people, what they are doing is murder. 9. Those who died by the plague were 24,000. 10. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, has turned away my wrath from the sons of Israel, in that he was jealous with my jealousy among them, so that I did not destroy the sons of Israel in my jealousy. 12. Therefore say, behold, I give him my covenant of peace. 13. And it shall be for him and his descendants after him a covenant of perpetual priesthood, because he was jealous for his God and made atonement for the sons of Israel. 14. Now the name of the slain man of Israel who was slain with a Midianite woman was Zimri, the son of Salu, a leader of a father's household among the Simeonites. 15. The name of the Midianite woman who was slain was Kozibi, the daughter of Zuha, who was head of the people of a father's household in Midian. 16. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 17. Be hostile to the Midianites and strike them. 18. For they have been hostile to you with their tricks, with which they have deceived you in the affair of Peor, P-E-O-R, P-O-R. Yeah. This word is P-O. And in the affair of Kozib, the daughter of the leader of Midian, their sister who was slain on the day of the plague because of Peor. New American Standard Bible. Numbers. Numbers 26, New American Standard Bible. 1. Then it came about after the plague that the Lord spoke to Moses and to Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saying, 2. Take a census of all the congregation of the sons of Israel from 20 years old and upward by their fathers' households, whoever is able to go out to war in Israel. 3. So Moses and Eleazar the priest spoke with them in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho, saying, 4. Take a census of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Lord has commanded Moses. Now the sons of Israel who came out of the land of Egypt were 5. Reuben, Israel's firstborn, the sons of Reuben of Hanoch, the family of Hanochites, of Palu, the family of Paluites. 6. Of Hezron, the family of Hezronites, of Kami, the family of Kamites. 7. These are the families of Reubenites, and those who were numbered of them were 43,730. 8. The son of Palu, Eliab. 9. The sons of Eliab, Nemuel, and Dathan, and Abiram. These are the Dathan and Abiram who were called by the congregation who contended against Moses and against Aaron in the company of Korah. when they contended against the Lord. 10. And the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up along with Korah when the company died, when the fire devoured, D-E-V-O-U-R-E-D, devoured 250 men, so that they became a warning. 11. The sons of Korah, however, did not die. 12. The sons of Simeon, according to their fathers, of Nemuel, the family of the Nemuelites, of Jamin, the family of Jaminites, of Gachin, the family of Jachnites. This family, you have to add the lights, the nights. Okay. The 13 of Zerah, the family of the Zerahites, of Sawel, the family of the Shuelites. So we add your family. If you want to make a family, you say your name and you add I-T-E-S. Let's say my name is Herbert, and if my family is Herbertists. No, that's not how they read this word. Shall you add I-T-E-S? Let me read. Maybe I will learn how to read it. 14. These are the families of Simeonites. 22,200. 15. The sons of Gad, according to their families. Of Zephon, the family of Zephonites. Of Haji. This is the most difficult part, reading the names. The family of Haggites, of Shuni, the family of Shunites. 16. Of Ozni, the family of the Oznites. Of Ori, the family of Erites. 17. Of Arod, the family of Arodites. Of Ereli, the family of Erelites. 18. These are the families of the sons of God, according to whom were numbered of them 40,500. 19. The sons of Judah were Ir and Onan, but Ir and Onan died in the land of Canaan. 20. The sons of Judah, according to their families, were of Shelah, the family of Shelanites, of Perez, the family of the Perizzites, of Zerah, the family of Zerahites. 21. The sons of Perez were Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Hamuel, the family of the Hemulites. 22. These are the families of Judah, according to those who were numbered of them 76,500. These are the families of Asher, according to those who were numbered of them 64,300. Then 6. The sons of Zebulun, according to their families, of Sered, the family of Seredites, of Elon, the family of Elonites, of Jalel, the family of Jalels. Then 7. These are the families of the Zebulunites, according to those who were numbered of them 60,500. 29. The sons of Manasseh, of Machiel, the family of the Machirites, and Machia became the father of the Gilead, the family of the Gileadites. So your family, the family of Ad-IT, if your family name is, let's say my name is Herbert, my family will be the family of Herbertites. T. I need to read that. ITES. Lights. Anyway, are these guys still on? So 30. These are the sons of Gilead, of Lezer, the family of Lezerites, of Helek, the family of Helekites. 31. And of Israel, the family of Israelites, and of Shechem, the family of Shechemites. 32. And of Shemida, the family of Shemidites, and of Heper, the family of Heperites. Okay. Oh God, man, why these names? Numbers 26, New American Standard Bible. 33. Now Zelophehad, the son of Heper, had no sons, but only daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mahala, Noah, Hongla, Milchan, and Tirzah. 34. These are the families of Manasseh, and those who were numbered of them were 52,700. 35. These are the sons of Ephraim according to their families: of Suthera, the family of the Sutheralites; of Becher, the family of the Becherites; of Tahan, the family of Tahanites. 36. These are the sons of Shuthelah; of Aaron, the family of Aaronites. 37. These are the families of the sons of Ephraim according to those who were numbered of them: 32,500. These are sons of Benjamin according to their families: of Bela, the family of Belites; of Ashabel, the family of the Ashbelites; of Ahiram, the family of Ahiramites. 39. Of 39. Of Shepham, the family of Shephamites; of Hapham, the family of Hapminites. Oh my God, these names are I'm tired and sick of these words. 40. The sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman of Ard, the family of the Ashidites; of Naaman, the family of Naamites. 41. These are the sons of Benjamin according to their families, and those who were numbered of them were 45,600. 42. These are the sons of Dan according to their families: of Shuham, the family of Shuhamites. These are the families of Dan according to their families. 43. All the families of Shuhamites according to those who were numbered of them were 64,400. 44. The sons of Asher according to their families: of Imnah, the family of Imnites; of Ashivi, the family of Ashivites; of Beriah, the family of Berites. 45. Of the sons of Beriah: of Heber, the family of Heberites; of Malchia, the family of the Malchalites. 46. The name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. 47. These are the families of the sons of Asher according to those who were numbered of them: 53,400. 48. The sons of Naphtali according to their families: of Jeziel, the family of the Jezelites; of Guni, the family of Gunites. 49. Of Jezer, the family of the Jezerites; of Shalim, the family of the Shemelites. 50. These are the families of Naphtali according to their families, and those who were numbered of them were 45,400. 51. These are These are those who were numbered of the sons of Israel, 601,730. 52. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 55. 53. Among these the land shall be divided for an inheritance according to the numbers of names. 54. To the larger group you shall increase their inheritance, and to the smaller group you shall diminish their inheritance. Each shall be given their inheritance according to those who were numbered of them. 55. But the land shall be divided by lot. They shall receive their inheritance according to the names of the tribes of their fathers. 56. According to the selection by lot, their inheritance shall be divided between the large and the smaller groups. 55. These are those who were numbered of the Levites according to their families: of Gershon, the family of Gershonites; of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites; of Merari, the family of Merarites. 58. These are the families of Levi: the family of Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, and not the family of the Mahalites, the family of the Marshites, the family of Korahites. Kohath became the father of Amram. Oh God. Oh God. 59. The name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, who was born to Levi in Egypt, and she bore to Aaron and Moses and their sister Miriam. 60. To Aaron were born Nadab and Abihu, Eliza and Althma. 61. But Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Lord. What's the meaning of that? Like, they offered strange fire before the Lord. Yeah, I know, like, sometimes it's about literacy, but sometimes I'm curious to know, like, what are these guys talking about? They offered strange fire to the Lord. What's the meaning of strange fire? God rained fire in Sodom and Gomorrah. Makes sense. But roasting rocky priests for offering some strange fire? Bible is clear that God cares how we approach him in worship. Oh God. Now Aaron's sons Abihu took their censers, put fire in them, and added incense, and offered an authorized fire before the Lord, contrary to his command. Oh, okay. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, what do you think? Oh, what do you think? What do you think? Oh, 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 what do you think? What do you think? Oh, what do you think? Oh, what do you think? Oh, what do you think? what do you think? Oh, what do you think? Oh, 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 what do you think? 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 I think I have to put this phone back. What do you think? Oh, what do you think? What do you think? Oh, what do you think? What do you think? Like, why? What do you think? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Numbers 26, New American Standard Bible. 6. Those who were numbered of them were 23,000, every male from a month old and upward, for they were not numbered among the sons of Israel, since no inheritance was given to them among the sons of Israel. 63. These are those who were numbered by Moses and Elijah the priest, who numbered the sons of Israel in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho. 64. But among these there was not a man of those who were numbered by Moses and Aaron the priest, who numbered the sons of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. Oh, what do you cry? Oh, why should I cry? 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 Oh, like I'm waiting for chemistry. Chemistry like told me, I don't know. But it's okay. Maybe everything will change. 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 Everything maybe will change. Maybe everything 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 will change. Maybe everything. Maybe everything will change. 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 Maybe everything. Maybe everything will change. Maybe everything. George Floyd, Georgia, Floyd 69. Hi. I need to keep my phone away so that I can concentrate. What's up? Just I thought, but God, maybe everything will change. 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 Things are gonna change one day. 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 Maybe everything will change. Things are gonna change one day. 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 Things are gonna change for the good. Things are gonna change for the good one day. Things are gonna change for the good one day. 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 Yeah, for the good one day. 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 One day. For the good one day. For the good one day. Things are gonna change for the good one day. Things are gonna change for the good one day. One day. One day. One day. Things are gonna change for the good one day. 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 Things are gonna change for the good one day. 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 Things are gonna change for the good one day. One day. One day. One day. One day. Things are gonna change for the good one day. One day. One day. One day. Things are gonna change one day. 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 And one day. One day. Things are gonna change one day. They're gonna change one day. 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 Things are gonna change one day. Things are gonna change one day. One day. One day. Things are gonna change one day. Things are gonna change one day. Things are gonna change one day. Very good. One day. One day. One day. One day. One day. But God. One day. One day. One day. Things are gonna change one day. Things are gonna change one day. Normally, you are wrong, man. Things are gonna change one day. 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 One day. Things are gonna change one day. Things are gonna change one day. Things are gonna change one day. One day. One day. One day. One day. One day. one day, 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 things are gonna change one day. Oh God, give me a clue, God. Yeah, Lord, give me a clue, a clue. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, things are gonna change one day. Things are gonna change one day. One day, one day, one day, things are gonna change one day. One day, 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 one day. 64. But among these there was not a man of those who were numbered by Moses and Aaron the priest, who numbered the sons of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. 65. For the Lord had said of them, they shall surely die in the wilderness, and not a man was left of them, except Caleb the son of Jephunneh and Joshua the son of Nun. One day. 27. Numbers 27, New American Standard Bible 1. Then the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hepha, the son of Gilead, the son of Mashali, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, came near, and these are the names of his daughters: Mahala, Noah, Hoglaha, and Milcah, and Torizah. 2. They stood before Moses and before Eleazar the priest and before the leaders and all the congregation at the doorway of the tent of meeting, saying, 3. Our father died in the wilderness, yet he was not among the company of those who gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but he died in his own sin, and he had no sons. 4. Why should the name of our father be withdrawn from among his family, because he had no son? Give us a possession among our father's brothers. 5. So Moses brought their case before the Lord. 6. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 7. The daughters of Zelophehad are right in their statements. You shall surely give them a hereditary possession among their father's brothers, and you shall transfer the inheritance of their father to them. 8. Further, you shall speak to the sons of Israel, saying, if a man dies and has no sons, then you shall transfer his inheritance to his daughter. 9. If he has no daughter, then you shall give his inheritance to his brothers. 10. If he has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to his father's brothers. 11. If his father has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to his nearest relative in his own family, and he shall possess it. And it shall be a sanctuary ordinance to the sons of Israel, just as the Lord commanded Moses. 12. Then the Lord said to Moses, Go up to this mountain of Abiram and see the land which I have given to the sons of Israel. 13. When you have seen it, you too will be gathered to your people, as Aaron your brother was. 14. For in the wilderness of Zin, during the strife of the congregation, you rebelled against my command to treat me as holy before their eyes at the water. These are the waters of Meribah, of Kadesh, in the wilderness of Zin. 15. Then Moses spoke to the Lord, saying, 16. May the Lord of the spirits of all flesh, appoint a man over the congregation. 17. Who will go out and come in before them, and who will lead them out and bring them in, so that the congregation of the Lord will not be like sheep which has no shepherd. 18. So the Lord said to Moses, Take Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay your hand on him. 19. And have him stand before Eleazar the priest and before all the congregation, and commission him in their sight. 20. You shall put some of your authority on him, in order that all the congregation of the sons of Israel may obey him. 21. Moreover, he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall inquire for him by the judgment of the Urim before the Lord. At his command they shall go out, at his command they shall come in, both he and the sons of Israel with him, even all the congregation. 22. Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and he took Joshua and set him before Elijah the priest and before all the congregation. 23. Then he laid his hands on him and commissioned him, just as the Lord had spoken through Moses. Numbers 28, New American Standard Bible. 1. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 2. Command the sons of Israel and say to them, You shall be careful to present my offering, my food for my offerings by fire, of a soothing aroma to me, at their appointed time. 3. You shall say to them, This is the offering by fire which you shall offer to the Lord, 2 male lambs 1 year old without defect, as a continual burnt offering every day. 4. You shall offer the one lamb. You shall offer the one lamb in the morning, and the other lamb you shall offer at twilight. 5. Also a tenth of an ephah of fine wine for a grain offering, mixed with a fourth of a hin of beaten oil. 6. It is a continual burnt offering which was ordained in Mount Sinai as a soothing aroma offering. A soothing aroma, an offering by fire to the Lord. 7. Then the drink offering, which with it shall be a fourth of a hin for each lamb. In the holy place you shall pour out a drink offering of strong drink to the Lord. 8. The other lamb you shall offer at twilight as the grain offering of the moon, and as its drink offering you shall offer it an offering by fire, a soothing aroma to the Lord. 9. Then on the Sabbath day 2 male lambs 1 year old without defect, and 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering, and its drink offering. 10. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, in addition to the continual burnt offering and its drink offering. 11. Then at the beginning of each of your months you shall present a burnt offering to the Lord, 2 bulls and 1 ram, 7 male lambs 1 year old without defect. 12. And 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering for each bull, and 2/10. And 12. 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering for each bull, and 2/10 of fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering for the 1 ram. 13. And 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering for each lamb, for a burnt offering of a soothing aroma, an offering by fire to the Lord. 14. Their drink offerings shall be half a hin of wine for a bull, and a third of a hin for the ram, and a fourth of a hin for a lamb. This is the burnt offering of each month throughout the months of the year. 15. And one male goat for a sin offering to the Lord. It shall be offered with its drink offering in addition to the continual burnt offering. 16. Then on the 14th day of the first month shall be the Lord's Passover. 17. On the 15th day of this month shall be a feast. Unleavened bread shall be eaten for 7 days. 18. On the first day shall be a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. 19. You shall present an offering by fire, a burnt offering to the Lord, 2 bulls and 1 ram, and seven male lambs, 1 year old, having them without defect. 20. For their grain offering you shall offer fine flax with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for a bull, and 2/10 for the ram. 21. 1/10 of an ephah you shall offer for each of the 7 lambs. 22. And 1 male goat for a sin offering to make atonement for you. Atonement. What is atonement? I read it the other time, but I forgot. Atonement. I read it the other time. No makeup. I am black. I am black. Do I look like I put on makeup? No, I don't. I'm not even wearing any Vaseline today. Atonement, the action of making amends for a wrong or injury. In religious context, reparation or expiation for sin, or the reconciliation of God and mankind through Jesus Christ. Christian theology, atonement, reparation, or expiation, XP. Atonement is a concept of a person taking action to correct previous wrongdoing in their part. Atonement. Yeah, okay. For you. 10:3. You shall present these besides the burnt offering of the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. 24. After this manner you shall present daily for 7 days the food of the offering by fire of a soothing aroma to the Lord. It shall be presented with its drink offering, and in addition the continual burnt offering. 10:5. On the 7th day you shall have a holy convocation. Convocation? What is convocation? Convocation, what does it mean? Convocation. What's the meaning of convocation? Formal assembly of people. Convocation is a formal assembly of people, often for a specific purpose, such as academic ceremonies or a celestial meeting. It typically marks significant events like graduation ceremonies, where students celebrate the culmination of their academic pursuits. Okay, I need it like in a more layman's language. A large formal assembly of people. Okay. The action of calling people together for a large formal assembly. I can go with that. 10:5. On the 7th day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. 26. Also on the day of the first fruits, when you present a new grain offering to the Lord in your feast of weeks, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. 27. You shall offer a burnt offering for a soothing aroma to the Lord, 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs, 1 year old. Numbers 28, New American Standard Bible 28, and their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah, EPHAH, for each bull, 2/10 for 1 ram. 29, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. 30, also 1 male goat to make atonement for you. 31, besides the continual burnt offering and its grain offering, you shall present them with their drink offerings. They shall be without defect. Numbers 29, New American Standard Bible 1. Now in the 7th month, on the 1st day of the month, you shall also have a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. It will be to you a day for blowing trumpets. 2, you shall offer a burnt offering as a soothing aroma to the Lord. 1 bull, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 3, also their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, and 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. 5, offer 1 male goat for a sin offering to make atonement for yourself. 6, besides the burnt offering of the new moon and its grain offering, and the continual burnt offering and its grain offering, and their drink offerings, according to their ordinance, for a soothing aroma, and offering by fire to the Lord. 7, then on the 10th day of this 7th month you shall have a holy convocation, and you shall humble yourselves. You shall not do any work. 8, you shall present a burnt offering to the Lord as a soothing aroma, 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 male lambs, 1 year old, having them without defect. 9, and their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for 1 ram. 10, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. 11, 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the sin offering of atonement and the continual burnt offering and its grain offering and their drink offerings. 12, then on the 15th day of the 7th month you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work, and you shall observe a feast to the Lord for 7 days. 13, you shall present a burnt offering, an offering by fire, as a soothing aroma to the Lord. 13 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old, which are without defect. 14, and their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each of the 13 bulls, 2/10 of each of the 2 rams. 15, and a tenth for each of the 14 lambs. 16, and 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. 17, then on the 2nd day 12 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 18, and their grain offering and their drink offering for bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs, by their number according to the ordinance. Ordinance. What is ordinance? To ordain. Ordinance. What is ordinance? Maybe somebody tell me. Ordinance. Like ordinance. Like ordinance. Ordinance. Like ordinance. 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 What is ordinance? Ordinance, 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 ordinance. An authoritative order, a religious right. Ordinance are the laws that are promulgated by the President of India on the recommendation of Union Cabinet, which will have the same effect as an act of parliament. Authoritative decree or direction. An ordinance is defined as an authoritative decree. Decree or direction, often established by government authority. It can refer to a law or rule made by a governing body. In terms, ordinance is a rule established by authority, serving as a permanent rule of action. The term originates from Middle English and has evolved over time to encompass various forms of regulations and decrees. Is a rule, okay. by is okay. This is by God now. Ordinance. 19. And one male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its grain offering and their drink offering. 20. Then on the third day, 11 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 21. And their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to their ordinance. 22. And one male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its grain offering and its drink offering. 23. Then on the 14th day, 10 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 24. Their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to their ordinance. 25. According to the ordinance, 26. Then on the fifth day, 9 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 27. And their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to the ordinance. Numbers 29, New American Standard Bible. 28. And one male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its grain offering and its drink offering. 29. Then on the 6th day, 8 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 30. And their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to the ordinance. 31. And one male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offerings. 32. Then on the 7th day, 7 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 33. And their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to the ordinance. 34. And one male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. 35. On the 8th day you shall have a solemn assembly. You shall do no laborious work. 36. But you shall present a burnt offering, an offering by fire, as a soothing aroma to the Lord. 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 male lambs, 1 year old without defect. 37. Their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bull, for the ram, and for the lambs by their number according to the ordinance. 38. And 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its grain offerings and its drink offering. 39. You shall present this to the Lord at your appointed times, besides your votive offerings, and your free will offerings, your burnt offerings, and for your grain offerings, and for your drink offerings, and for your peace offerings. 40. Moses spoke to the sons of Israel in accordance with all that the Lord had commanded Moses. Numbers 30, New American Standard Bible. 1. Then Moses spoke to the heads of the tribes of sons of Israel, saying, This is the word which the Lord has commanded. 2. If a man makes a vow to the Lord, or takes an oath to bind himself with a binding obligation, he shall not violate his word. He shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth. 3. Also, if a woman makes a vow to the Lord and binds herself by an obligation in her father's house in her youth. 4. And her father hears her vow and her obligation by which she has bound herself, and her father says nothing to her, then all her vows shall stand, and every obligation by which she has bound herself shall stand. 5. But if her father should forbid her on the day he hears of it, none of her vows or her obligations by which she has bound herself shall stand, and the Lord will forgive her because her father had forbidden her. 6. However, if she should marry while under her vows or the rash statement of her lips by which she has bound herself. 7. And her husband hears of it and says nothing to her on the day he hears it. Then her vows shall stand, and her obligations by which she has bound herself shall stand. 8. But if on the day her husband hears of it, he forbids her, then he shall annul her vow, which she is under, and the rash statement of her lips by which she has bound herself, and the Lord will forgive her. 9. But the vow of a widow or of a divorced woman, everything by which she has bound herself shall stand against her. 10. However, if she vowed in her husband's house or bound herself by an obligation with an oath. 11. And her husband had it, but said nothing to her and did not forbid her, then all her vows shall stand, and every obligation by which she bound herself shall stand. 12. But if her husband indeed annuls them on the day he hears them, then whatever proceeds out of her lips concerning her vows or concerning the obligation of herself shall not stand. Her husband has annulled them, and the Lord will forgive her. 13. Every vow and every binding oath to humble herself, her husband may confirm it or her husband may annul it. 14. But if her husband indeed says nothing to her from day to day, then he confirms all her vows or all her obligations which are on her. He has confirmed them because he said nothing to her on the day he had them. 15. But if he had indeed announced them after he has had them, then he shall bear her guilt. 16. These are the statutes which the Lord commanded Moses, as between a man and his wife, and as between a father and his daughter, while she is in her youth in her father's house. Numbers 31, New American Standard Bible. 1. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 2. Take full vengeance for the sons of Israel on the Midianites. Afterward you will be gathered to your people. 3. Moses spoke to the people, saying, arm men from among you for the war, that they may go against Midian to execute the Lord's vengeance on Midian. 4. 1,000 from each tribe of all the tribes of Israel shall send to war. 5. So there were finished from the thousands of Israel 1,000 from each tribe, 12,000 armed for war. 6. Moses sent them 1,000 from each tribe to the war, and Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the priest, to the war with them, and the holy vessels, and the trumpets for the alarm in his hand. 7. So they made war against Midian, just as the Lord had commanded Moses, and they killed every male. 8. They killed the kings of Midian, along with the rest of their slain, Evi, and Reken, and Zohar, and Ha, and Reba, the 5 kings of Midian. They also killed Balaam, the son of... If Balaam was killed... They also killed Balaam, the son of Beor, with the sword. Oh. 9. The sons of Israel captured the women of Midian and their little ones, and all their cattle, and all their flocks, and all their goats they had plundered. 10. They burned all their cities where they lived, and all their camps with fire. 11. They took all the spoil and all the prey, both of man and of beast. 12. They brought the captives and the prey and the spoil to Moses and to Eleazar the priest, and to the congregation of the sons of Israel, to the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by the Jordan opposite Jericho. 13. Moses and Eleazar the priest, and all the leaders of the congregation went out to meet them outside the camp. 14. Moses was angry with the officers of the army, the captains of thousands and the captains of hundreds who had come from service in the war. 15. And Moses said to them, have you spared all the women? 16. Behold, these caused the sons of Israel through the counsel of Balaam to trespass against the Lord in the matter of Peor. So the plague was among them, was among the congregation of the Lord. 17. Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman who has known man intimately. 18. But all the girls who have not known man intimately, spare for yourselves. 19. And you camp outside the camp 7 days. Whoever has killed any person and whoever has touched any slain, purify yourselves, you and your captives, on the 3rd day and on the 7th day. 20. You shall purify yourselves, every garment and every article of leather and all the works of goat's hair and all the articles of wood. 21. Then Elijah the priest said to the men of war who had gone to battle, this is the statute of the law which the Lord has commanded Moses. 22. Only the gold and the silver, the bronze, the iron, the tin, and the lead. 23. Everything that can stand by fire, you shall pass through the fire, and it shall be clean, but it shall be purified with water for impurity. But whatever cannot stand the fire, you shall pass through the water. 24. And you shall wash your clothes on the 7th day, and be clean, and afterward you may enter the camp. 25. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 26. You and Elijah the priest and the heads of the fathers' households of the congregations of the congregation, take account of the booty that was captured, both of man and of animal. 27. And divide the booty between the warriors who went out to battle and all the congregation. 28. Levy a tax for the Lord from the men of war who went out to battle, 1 in 500 of the persons, and of the cattle, and of the donkeys, and of the sheep. Numbers 31, New American Standard Bible. 29. Take it from their half and give it to Elijah the priest, an offering to the Lord. 30. From the sons of Israel half, you shall take one drawn out of every 50 of the persons, of the cattle, of the donkeys, of the sheep, from all the animals, and give them to the Levites who keep charge of the tabernacle of the Lord. 31. Moses and Elijah the priest did just as the Lord had commanded Moses. 32. Now the booty that remained from the spoil which the men of war had plundered was 675,000 sheep. 33. And 7,000 cattle. 34. And 61,000 donkeys. 35. And of human beings, of the women who had not known man intimately, all the persons were 32,000. 36. The portion of those who went out to war was as follows. The number of sheep was 337,500. 37. And the Lord's levy of the sheep was 675. 38. And the cattle were 36,000, from which the Lord's levy was 72. 39. And the donkeys were 30,500, from which the Lord's levy was 61. 40. And the human beings were 16,000, from whom the Lord's levy was 32 persons. 41. Moses gave the levy which was the Lord's offering to Elijah the priest, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. 42. As for the sons of Israel's half, which Moses separated from the men who had gone to war. 43. Now the congregation's half was 337,500 sheep. 44. And 36,000 cattle, 45, and 30,500 donkeys, 46, and the human beings were 16,000, 47, and from the sons of Israel half, Moses took one drone out of every 50, both of man and of animals, and gave them to the Levites, who kept charge of the tabernacle of the Lord, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. 48. Then the officers who were over the thousands of the army, the captains of thousands and the captains of hundreds, approached Moses. 49. And they said to Moses, your servants have taken a census of men of war who are in our church, and no man of us is missing. 50. So we have brought as an offering to the Lord what each man found: articles of gold, amulets and bracelets, signet rings, earrings, and necklaces, to make atonement for ourselves before the Lord. 51. Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold from them, all kinds of route. This is how they read this word. Or is it route? WROUGHT articles. 52. All the gold of the offering which they offered up to the Lord from the captains of thousands and the captains of hundreds was 16,750 shekels. 53. The men of war had taken booty, every man for himself. The men of war had taken booty. Every man for himself. 54. So Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold from the captains of thousands and of hundreds and brought it to the tent of meeting as a memorial for the sons of Israel before the Lord. Numbers 32, New American Standard Bible. 1. Now the sons of Reuben and the sons of Gad had exceedingly large number of livestock. So when they saw the land of Jezer and the land of Gilead, that it was indeed a place suitable for livestock. 2. The sons of Gad and the sons of Reuben came and spoke to Moses and to Eleazar the priest and to the leaders of the congregation, saying, 3. Atorath, Dibon, Jezer, Nimrah, Heshbon, Ilela, Sabam, Nebo, and beyond. 4. The land which the Lord conquered before the congregation of Israel is a land for livestock, and your servants have livestock. 5. They said, if we have found favor in your sight, let this land be given to your servants as a possession. Do not take us across the Jordan. 6. But Moses said to the sons of Gad and to the sons of Reuben, shall your brothers go to war while you yourselves sit here? 7. Now why are you discouraging the sons of Israel from crossing over into the land which the Lord has given them? 8. This is what your fathers did when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land. 9. For when they went up to the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the sons of Israel so that they did not go into the land which the Lord had given them. 10. So the Lord's anger burned in that day, and he swore, saying, 11. None of the men who came up from Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swore to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, for they did not follow me fully. 12. Except Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, and Joshua, the son of Nun, for they have followed the Lord fully. 13. So the Lord's anger burned against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until the entire generation of those who had done evil in the sight of the Lord was destroyed. 14. Now behold, you have risen up in your father's place a brood of sinful men, to add still more to the burning anger of the Lord against Israel. 15. For if you turn away from following following him, he will once more abandon them in the wilderness, and you will destroy all these people. 16. Then they come near to him and said, we will build here sheepfolds for our livestock and cities for our little ones. 17. But we ourselves will be armed, ready to go before the sons of Israel until we have brought them to their place, while our little ones live in their fort-filled cities because of the inhabitants of the land. 18. We will not return to our homes until every one of the sons of Israel has possessed his inheritance. 19. For we will not have an inheritance with them on the other day of Jordan and beyond, because our inheritance has fallen to us on this side of the Jordan toward the east. 20. So Moses said to them, if you will do this, if you will arm yourselves before the Lord for the war. 21. And all of you armed men cross over the Jordan before the Lord until he has driven his enemies out from before him. 22. And the land is subdued before the Lord. Then afterward you shall return and be free of obligation toward the Lord and toward Israel, and this land shall be yours for a possession before the Lord. 23. But if you will not do so, behold, you have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sin will find you out. 24. Build yourselves cities for your little ones and sheepfolds for your sheep, and do what you have promised. 25. The sons of Gad and the sons of Reuben spoke to Moses, saying, your servants will do just as my Lord commands. 26. Our little ones, our wives, our livestock, and all our cattle shall remain there in the cities of Gilead. 27. While your servants, everyone who is armed for war, will cross over in the presence of the Lord to battle, just as my Lord says. Numbers 32, New American Standard Bible. 28. So Moses gave command concerning them to Eleazar the priest, and to Joshua the son of Nun, and to the heads of the fathers' households of the tribes of the sons of Israel. 29. Moses said to them, if the sons of Gad and the sons of Reuben, everyone who is armed for battle, will cross with you over the Jordan in the presence of the Lord, and the land is subdued before you, then you shall give them the land of Gilead for a possession. 30. But if they will not cross over with you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan. 31. The sons of Gad and the sons of Reuben answered, saying, as the Lord has said to your servants, so we will do. 32. We ourselves will cross over armed in the presence of the Lord into the land of Canaan, and the possession of our inheritance shall remain with us across the Jordan. 33. So Moses gave to them, to the sons of Gad, and to the sons of Reuben, and to the half tribe of Joseph's son Manasseh, the kingdom of Sihon, king of Amorites, and the kingdom of Og, the king of Bashan, the land with its cities, with their territories, the cities of the surrounding land. 34. The sons of Gad built Dibon and Atoroth and Aroer. 35. And Beth Nerah and Beth Haran as fortified, and Beth Haran as fortified cities, and sheepfolds for sheep. 37. The sons of Reuben built Heshbon and Eliza and Kiriathaim. 38. And Nebo and Baal-meon, their names being changed, and Sibmah, and they gave other names to the cities which they built. 39. The sons of Michah, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and took it, and dispossessed the Amorites. Dispossessed the Amorites who were in it. 40. So Moses gave Gilead to Manasseh, the son of Manasseh, and lived in it. 41. Jah, the son of Manasseh, went and took its towns and called them Havoth Jah. 42. Nobah went and took Kenath and its villages and called Nobah after his own name. Numbers 33, New American Standard Bible 1. These are the journeys of the sons of Israel by which they came out from the land of Egypt by their armies under the leadership of Moses and Aaron. 2. Moses recorded their starting places according to their journeys by the command of God, and these are their journeys according to their starting places. 3. They journeyed from Ramesses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month, on the next day after the Passover. The sons of Israel started out boldly in the sight of all the Egyptians. 4. Whether the Egyptians were barring all their firstborn whom the Lord had struck down among them, the Lord had also executed judgments on their gods. 5. Then the sons of Israel journeyed from Ramesses and camped in Sukkoth. 6. They journeyed from Sukkoth and camped in Etham, which is on the edge of the wilderness. 7. They journeyed from Ethan and took back to Pihahiroth with faces Baal-Zephon, and they camped before Migdol. 8. They journeyed from before Heroth and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and they went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham and camped at Marah. 9. They journeyed from Marah and came to Elim, and in Elim there were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees, and they camped there. 10. They journeyed from Elim and camped by the Red Sea. 11. They journeyed from the Red Sea and camped in the wilderness of Sin. 12. They journeyed from the wilderness of Sin and camped at Dopka. 13. They journeyed from Dopka and camped at Alush. 14. They journeyed from Alush and camped at Rephidim. Now it was there that people had no water to drink. 15. They journeyed from Rephidim and camped in the wilderness of Sinai. Is this guy still on? Is this guy still on? This guy still on? I still on? Still on? Still on? Still on? Still on? I still on? I still on? I just want to confirm if you're still on. Yeah, maybe you're still on. They journeyed, 15. They journeyed, 16. They journeyed from the wilderness of Sinai and camped at Kibroth Hatava. 17. They journeyed from Kibroth Hatava and camped at Hethroth. 18. They journeyed from Hethroth and camped at Rithma. 19. They journeyed from Rithma and camped at Rimmon Perez. 20. They journeyed from Rimmon Perez and camped at Libna. 21. They journeyed from Libna and camped at Risaha. 22. They journeyed from Risaha and camped in Kehelath. 23. They journeyed from, this is all journeying, man. I should also begin my journey. God, give me way to begin my journey, Lord God. 23. They journeyed from Kehelath and camped at Mountain Shepha. 25. They journeyed from Mountain 24. They journeyed from Mountain Shepha and camped at Haradaha. 25. They journeyed from Haradaha and camped at Mekheloth. 26. They journeyed from Mekheloth and camped at Tahath. 27. They journeyed from Tahath and camped at Terah. 28. They journeyed from Terah and camped at Mithkah. 29. They journeyed from Mithkah and camped at Hashmonah. 30. They journeyed from Hashmonah and camped at Meshroth. 31. They journeyed from Meshroth and camped at Bene Jacan. 32. They journeyed from Then Jachan encamped at Hajigad. 33. They journeyed from Hajigad and camped at Jotbahat. 34. They journeyed from Jotbahath and camped at Abronaha. 35. They journeyed from Abronaha and camped at Ezion Geba. 36. They journeyed from Ezion Geba and camped in the wilderness of Zin, that is Kadesh. 37. They journeyed from Kadesh and camped at Mountain Ho, at Mount Ho, at the edge of the land of Edom. 38. Then Aaron the priest went up to Mountain Ho at the command of God and died in the 40th year. 40th year after the sons of Israel had come from the land of Egypt on the first day in the 15th month. Numbers 33, New American Standard Bible. Is this guy still on? Just to confirm if you're on. That's all I want to confirm. Is you on? Up to Mountain Ho at the command of God and yeah. Numbers 33, New American Standard Bible. 39. Aaron was 133 years old when he died at Mountain Hor, H-O-R. 40. Now the Canaanites, the king of Arad, who lived in the Negev, in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the sons of Israel. 41. They journeyed from Mountain Hor and camped at Zalmonah. 42. They journeyed from Zalmonah and camped at Punon. 43. They journeyed from Punon and camped at Opoth. 44. They journeyed from Opoth and camped at Abrim at the border of Moab. 45. They journeyed from Ehim and camped at Dibon Agide. 46. They journeyed from Dibon Gad and camped at Almon Diblathaim. 47. They journeyed from Almon Diblathaim and camped in the mountains of Abrim before Nebo. 48. They journeyed from the mountains of Abiram and camped in the plains of Moab by the Jordan opposite Jericho. 49. They camped by the Jordan from Beth Jeshmoth as far as Abel Shittim in the plains of Moab. 50. Then the Lord spoke to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan opposite Jericho, saying, 51. Speak to the sons of Israel and say to them, when you cross over the Jordan into the land of Canaan. 52. Then you shall drive out all the inhabitants of the lands from before you and destroy all their figured stones and destroy all their molten images and demolish all their high places. 53. And you shall take possession of the land and live in it, for I have given the land to you to possess. 54. You shall inherit the land by lot according to your families. To the larger you shall give more inheritance, to the smaller you shall give less inheritance. Wherever the lot falls to anyone, that shall be his. You shall inherit according to the tribes of your fathers. 55. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come about that those whom you let remain of them will become as pricks in your eyes, as thorns in your sides, and they will trouble you in the land in which you live. 56. And as I plan to do to them, so I will do to you. Numbers 34, New American Standard Bible. 1. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 2. Command the sons of Israel and say to them, when you enter the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall to you as an inheritance, even the land of Canaan according to its borders. 3. Your southern sector shall extend from the wilderness of Zin along the side of Edom, and your southern border shall extend from the end of Salt Sea eastward. 4. Then your border shall turn direction from the south to the ascent of Akrabim, and continue to Zim, and its termination shall be to the south of Kadesh Bani, and shall reach Hazaradar, and continue to Asmon. 5. The border shall turn direction from Asmon to the brook of Egypt, and its termination shall be at the sea. 6. As for the western border, you shall have the great sea, that is its coastline. This shall be your west border. 7. And this shall be your north border. You shall draw your borderline from the great sea to mountain Hor, Hor. 8. You shall draw a line from mountain Hor to Lebo Hamath, and the termination of the border shall be at Zedad. 9. And the border shall proceed to Zepron, and its termination shall be at Hazar Enan. This shall be your north border. 10. For every eastern border you shall also draw a line from Hazar Enan to Shepham. 11. And the border shall go down from Sheham to Riblah on the east side of Ain, and the border shall go down and reach to the slope on the east side of the sea of Chinnereth. 12. And the border shall go down to the Jordan, and its termination shall be at the Salt Sea. This shall be your land according to its borders all around. 13. So Moses commanded the sons of Israel, saying, This is the land that you are to apportion by lot among you as a possession, which the Lord has commanded to give to the 9.5 tribes. 14. For the tribe of the sons of Reuben have received theirs according to their fathers' households, and the tribe of the sons of Gad according to their fathers' households, and the half tribe of Manasseh have received their possession. 15. The 2.5 tribes have received their possession across the Jordan opposite Jericho, eastward toward the sun rising. 16. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 17. These are the names of the men who shall apportion the land to you for inheritance: Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun. 18. You shall take one leader of every tribe to apportion the land for inheritance. 19. These are the names of the men of the tribe of Judah: Caleb the son of Jephunneh. 20. Of the tribe of the sons of Simeon: Samuel the son of Amihud. 21. Of the tribe of Benjamin: Elidad the son of Cheslon. 22. Of the tribe of the sons of Dan: Elida, Buki the son of Jogli. 23. Of the sons 23 of the sons of Joseph, of the tribe of the sons of Manasseh: Elida, Hanil the son of Ephod. 24. Of the tribe of the sons of Ephraim: Elida, Kimel the son of Shephtan. 25. Of the tribe of the sons of Zebulun: Elida, Elizapha the son of Panak. 26. Of the tribe of the sons of Issachar: Elida, Paltiel the son of Azan. 27. Of the tribe of the sons of Asah: Elida, Ahihud the son of Shilomi. 28. Of the tribe of the sons of Naphtali: Elida, Pedahel the son of Amihud. 29. 29. I think we are done for today. Yeah, follow. Like, come on, you hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. I have to finish this, then I go, because it's so late and I have to be leaving. I think I'm just gonna finish this. I wanted to finish this. I think I'll begin from here. Yes, let me finish 28. and I just say goodbye. 28, of the tribe of the sons, I finished that. 29, these are those whom the Lord commanded to apportion the inheritance to the sons of Israel in the land of Canaan. Can I just finish this? I want to read and finish this. Number 35, New American Standard Bible 1. Now the Lord spoke to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan opposite Jericho, saying, to command the sons of Israel that they give to the Levites from the inheritance of their possession cities to live in, and you shall give to the Levites pasture lands around the cities. 3, the cities shall be theirs to live in, and their pasture lands shall be for their cattle and for their herds and for all their beasts. 14, the pasture lands of the cities which shall give to the Levites shall extend from the wall of the city outward 1,000 cubits around. 5, you shall also measure outside the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, and on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits, with the city in the center. This shall become theirs as pasture lands for their cities. 6, the cities which you shall give to the Levites shall be the 6 cities of refuge, which you shall give for the man's lair to flee to, and in addition to them you shall give 42 cities. 7, all the cities which you shall give to the Levites shall be 48 cities, together with their pasture lands. 8, and for the cities which you shall give from the possession of the sons of Israel, you shall take more from the larger, and you shall take less from the smaller. Each shall give some of his cities to the Levites in proportion to his possession, which he inherits. 9. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 10, speak to the sons of Israel and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan. 11, then you shall select for yourselves cities to be your cities of refuge, that the manslayer who has killed any person unintentionally may flee there. 12, the city shall be to you as a refuge from the avenger, so that the manslayer will not die until he stands before the congregation for trial. 33, the cities which you are to give shall be your 6 cities of refugee. 14, you shall give 3 cities across the Jordan, and 3 cities in 3 cities in the land of Canaan. They are to be cities of refuge. 15, these 6 cities shall be for refuge for the sons of Israel, and for the alien, and for the sojourner among them, that anyone who kills a person unintentionally may flee there. 16, but if he struck him down with an iron object so that he died, he is a murderer. The murderer shall be surely put to death. 17, if he struck him down with a stone in the hand, by which he will die, and as a result he died, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. 18, or if he struck him with a wooden object in the hand, by which he might die, and as a result he died, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. 14, the blood avenger himself shall put the murderer to death. He shall put him to death when he meets him. 20, if he pushed him of hatred, or threw something at him lying in wait, and as a result he died. 21, or if he struck him down with his hand in enmity, and as a result he died, the one who struck him shall surely be put to death. He is a murderer. The blood avenger shall put the murderer to death when he meets him. 22, but if he pushed him suddenly without enmity, or threw something at him without lying in wait. 23, or with any deadly object or with any deadly object of stone, and without seeing it dropping on him so that he died, while he was not his enemy, nor seeking his injury. 24. Then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the blood avenger according to these ordinances. 25. The congregation shall deliver the manslayer from the hand of the blood avenger, and the congregation shall restore him to his city of refuge to which he fled, and he shall live in it until the death of the high priest who was anointed by the holy oil. I think that's enough for today. 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 For today. For today. I think that's enough 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 for today. For today. For today. I think that's enough 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 for today. 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 I think that's enough for today. I think that's enough for today. What can I do, God? I think I have to go right now. I'll go. I have to go now. I have to go now. See you when you see me. See you when you see me. See you when you see me. See you when you see me.